Checking. Alright.
Holodeck time can be reserved at the kiosk on deck 48.
Hang on a sec. Alright, hello everyone, this is Hammer, the Super Paladin Bros. Back with another episode of Star Trek Online. Last episode we began the New Frontiers story arc. Now we continue. We found the Zenkethi launching attacks against worlds with the those crystals. Also discovered the fate of Deep Space Station K-13. Alright, let's begin. Mirrors and smoke.
While searching for signs of weaponized protomatter, one of our long-distance research probes made a most curious discovery. It found a Class M planet at the heart of the Gonkra Nebula. That's not the most exciting news, however. The probe detected the presence of sentient life on the planet. The biosigns were very similar to our own. It is possible that we have discovered a lost tribe of Lukari. We're going to investigate, and we'd like some backup. The probe went offline rather suddenly after detecting the planet. These people might not be very friendly.
Alright, let's transport there.
Paris shuttle arriving at docking bay 6.
Just so you guys know, I switched vessels here at Earth Space Dock. So, it's my decision, so. Alright, let's just get this set up. Oh, need to do one thing. Need to change my vessels in my hangar bay. Alright, let's see what's going on here. It's Christmas Eve. Feeling a little bit better. Still having bouts of diarrhea. Just kind of want a quiet night. It's been a... Sorry.
I'm reading a group of starships out there. They're armed, shielded, and combat capable. Let's hope they're not hostile as well. As the ranking officer here, I believe you... Perhaps they might respond more favorably to a familiar, unidentified vessels. This is Captain Kumar K. of the USS Forrestal. I extend cordial greetings in the interest of I'm not certain. Wait, I don't understand. The Forrestal did nothing to provoke this attack.
Alien vessels, this is Prime Minister Tulaman of the Kentari Union. I've ordered our forces to cease hostilities and ask you to do the same. There's been a grave misunderstanding. It is customary for us to discuss such grievances in person. Will you accept my invitation to
The Kentari. They survived. Somehow they managed to survive the devastation of Kentar and make it here. Incredible. Historically, Kentari were quick to distrust and attack. It would seem that hasn't changed. We should be cautious. Despite that, I am...
Okay. Probably need to redo my away team when I get back.
By the 14 sacred trees of Lucar. The Kentari destroyed one world with their toxic ways, and it seems they're well on their way to destroy another. Unbelievable. This... That Kentari on the street looks quite ill.
Interesting. Let's check out what's going on back here. Up. Bunch of Kentari back here.
Reading high levels of toxic chemical emissions in the area.
This is what happens when you pollute your planet to death.
They still use unregulated exhaust systems? Unbelievable.
Kind of a bit of an environmental message in this episode.
How peculiar. The doors here have built-in filtration systems. What's that machine off to the side? Some sort of miniature store? It's full of breathing aids. People poison the air here and charge others to withstand it. Does that fluid look off to you?
No kidding.
Enemy targets on sensors.
I've never seen this level of suffering. Oh, they pile their refuse in the streets. It's barbaric. There are still heat signatures on this junk. It was placed here recently.
Kill the Lucari and her alien lackeys!
I see hatred for Lucari still burns in the hearts of some Kentari, along with violent xenophobia.
Interesting what's going on so far. Let's see what's back here. What's this?
The lunar colony is providing just enough food to support the Kentari population at current consumption levels. The government has launched a new farm labor program aimed at increasing food production and adding new jobs. The program is expected to launch prior to the beginning of the next crop cycle. On the call, the structural integrity of several housing blocks has been called into question by independent analysts. Ministers of the building authority deny any cause for concern as tower extension projects aimed at elevating the blocks above the smog level have commenced. The smog sickness epidemic is on the rise. If you find a citizen collapsed on the street, call the nearest medical station. When you purchase breathers, make sure you provide for your children before you provide for yourselves. We must secure the future. Jitnan Rune, number 41 of the South Capitol Steelbenders, received an award from the Office of the Prime Minister for charitable service yesterday. After the team's victory over the North Capitol Forgers, Rune celebrated by purchasing Gold Bay breathers for each fan in the stadium.
The Capitol building is a
Interesting.
short distance from here.
Asteroid mining in the system has revealed a new mineral. Its primary use lies in power generation, and it could serve as a high-energy alternative to chemical and atomic fuel sources currently in use. The Kentar Energy Consortium has secured initial right. Contrary to reformist propaganda, smog levels are stable and decreasing in some quadrants. Yes, construction teams are receiving contracts, but this will lead to job creation and affordable housing throughout Kentar City. Remember, as upper floors are bought and moved into, the lower floors are made available to others at affordable rates. Looking for an 80th floor view? Soon you'll be able to get... Recent studies on the connection between unprotected breathing and the so-called smog sickness were inconclusive. Many of the planet's population never wear breathers, and none have been diagnosed with the disease. Remember, eat well and work hard. Baranu, the Beast, Moody, number 15 of the colony feeders, has received more criticism for speaking out against the owners of the various planetary teams. Moody continues to state that the team owners are subjecting the players to horrible living conditions while the owners all live in penthouse suites. Multiple players have gone on the record that their living conditions are fine and they are not being bribed to make these statements. A boycott on all Beast souvenirs is still in effect in most cities, though Moody has yet to be suspended by...
Sounds like a argument over between conservatives and reformists. Sounds like what goes on
Even
today
here,
in today's
the poor huddled in misery.
politics.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Okay.
What? Another attack?
Enemy target on center.
You shouldn't have come here, Lucas. Now you're gonna die!
Sounds like a familiar argument that goes on today between conservatives and progressives.
Is that the last of them? Let's go inside. The Kentari have some explaining to do. Well, this place is a far cry from the smog and squalor we just left, isn't it?
Welcome to New Kentar. I must apologize for the unfortunate incidents that have taken place. You have arrived during a period of social unrest for our people.
No kidding.
I'm afraid so. The decline of our world has split the Kentari into two factions. The reformists, like myself, who wish to gradually change our way of life for the better, and the traditionalists, who cling tightly to the old ways and all of the destruction that comes with them. The Kentari who attacked you were traditionalist soldiers. They see you, and especially the Lucari, as a threat.
It's simple. Your kind are well-armed aliens from an advanced culture. To the Trads, you're hostile invaders. And the Lucari? Dangerous anarchists from our distant past, long thought exiled, now returned. And more dangerous than ever. The troubling part is they may be right. About all of you.
Sounds familiar.
Minister Pentaro is in charge of planetary security. It's his job to evaluate all potential threats, foreign and domestic. The idea of working with aliens, with Lucari, will be controversial. That said, our situation is deteriorating. I'm willing to open a dialogue with outside parties.
Such a dialogue will be monitored, however.
Of
In the
course.
interest of planetary security.
Naturally.
Your suspicion is misplaced, Minister. We had nothing to do with all this.
You're not wrong, Captain. And we realize the need to do something about it. The privileged few are safe above the pollution, but they live on borrowed time. Ecosystems across the planet are failing. We can no longer afford to...
Prime Minister, do you think it's prudent to discuss such matters with these outsiders?
Oh boy, what's going on? Oh, the Zenkethi. Here they come. We gotta fight them.
Curious. One band of aliens arrives with words of peace, while another arrives bearing the swords of war. How convenient. Coincidence?
I believe you. Our moon is home to our agricultural sites and thousands of Kentari workers.
Let's go fight the Zenkethi because they decided to come and play games.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go fight the Zenketh.
Saving their ships might build some trust with the Kentari.
You fight well. We're glad you're with us.
Need to do something right quick. No, no, no. I'm having to change my weapons out a little bit. No, no. Oh, there it is. Gotta empty my... Sorry about that. This is what happens when you're... Your weapons system gets full. I didn't realize what was going on. My fault.
Fight on! For the Union! For the Kentari!
Alright.
I'm reading
Get to the moon and stop those bombs, now!
Gotta stop this dreadnought.
I hope your people know how to deal with these bombs, Lucari.
Warning. Ship is...
Increase power to weapons! Hit it with everything you've got!
The only way to defeat those dreadnoughts is fire on the forward shields.
Senkepi's shields are weakest in the front, but watch out for the weapon holes.
That's where they're weakest. Otherwise, it's possible to destroy him. That's where all their weapons are. It's kind of a risky thing to fire on their forward shields. They take a lot of firepower to put a dent in their shield. That's the thing, it takes a lot of the firepower. Making progress against their shields and hull, but it takes a lot of firepower.
Our shields can't take more of this!
Alright, getting through the damn hole, but thing takes a lot of firepower to take it out.
Keep fighting, no matter what!
Alright, 36%. Alright, 28. Alright.
We're too late! They're running away!
But it doesn't stop from detonating the bombs.
We detected some sort of intense energy detonation on the moon. We're reading 0 life signs there.
All is not lost, Minister. While we can't bring back the Kentari who were killed, we can help you restore your...
A likely story.
For all we know, this is the precursor to invasion. These aliens have destroyed our food and weakened our...
Calm yourself, Pentaro, and remember who is
boy.
Prime Minister here. Captain Kumarke, I accept your request, provided there's full oversight from the Ministry of Defense at every stage of the operation. You'll understand our need for such security measures, I'm sure.
I won't let you down, Prime Minister. Have your observation team meet mine on the moon at these coordinates. We'll begin as soon as we're able.
Okay. Oh, more Zen Kathy, of course.
Alliance vessels, your interference ends here. Now!
The protomatter emitters are in place. The matrix is stable and... Protomatter matrix is stable. We're ready to begin. Initiating primary restoration sequence now. Something is wrong. Everything just stopped. Why?
Uh-oh.
I don't understand. I checked the settings myself. That moon should be covered with
We gotta beam down, find out what the heck went wrong.
Alright, let's begin by configuring the flow regulators at each of the transmission arrays.
Okay. Alright.
Curious. Someone made adjustments to the transmitters that could cause a detonation similar to a protomatter bomb. But whoever did it wasn't familiar with Lucari tech. We have safeguards to prevent such a thing, so instead of blowing up, it just didn't work. I hate to say it, but I believe one of the Kantari observers made...
Well, because they're probably traditionalist.
Kantari! Cover me while I secure the protomatter!
You think the traditionalist was just gonna let us help, or did you? Oh, here they come again.
I'm taking fire here! Help! I could
here
use
they come
some
again.
assistance.
Simulated.
Enemy targets on sensor.
And just assimilate them in time.
I'm taking fire here! Help! They just don't know when to quit, do they?
No, they don't.
I could use some assistance. Oh, Automata secured. We're safe. Those were traditionalists. I suspect one of their operatives was behind the sabotage here as well. I've locked out access to everyone but you and me. We can make things right without any interference.
Alright.
All systems are online. We're ready to go. Initiating restoration process now.
Okay.
Protomata matrix deployed. Everything's in the green. We did it!
Okay, we just restored the crops and everything to the moon.
It worked. Our sensors are showing a stable protomatter matrix in the formation of crops at all production sites. We owe you a profound debt of gratitude. Their actions have shamed us all, but they will not get away with it, I assure you. Minister Pentaro is looking into it personally. He has sent some ships to escort you back to New Kentar.
Alien vessels! Surrender! Destroyed!
Pentaro couldn't be trusted the way he was acting. Knew it.
You forced my hand. You and your pathetic Lucari bootlicker. It's time to end this. I will make New Kentar safe once more. Safe from you, and the exile was too good for the Lucari. We should have wiped you out.
Just gotta disable the Kentari vessels.
Not everyone in the Defense Force is loyal to Pentaro.
Just gotta defeat him and his cohorts. His henchmen. I can't even speak today.
I've suspected Pentaro was a traditionalist for some time, but I thought he placed the people before his personal beliefs. I was wrong. His madness nearly killed us all. And for what? Pride, hate, and fear. I wish to formally apologize and thank all of you in person. Under the circumstances.
This is a momentous occasion. I'm glad you're here to share it with us. Diplomacy is part of a captain's job, as you know. I hope I'm up for the challenge. Welcome to the Riskava, Prime Minister. I look forward to working together.
Thank you, Captain. Most kind of you after all that's happened. We almost lost everything today. Instead, we can begin to build a better future, thanks to you. There will be resistance from people like Pentaro, but we must continue to look ahead. To that end, we hope to work together with you and your allies.
I'm happy to hear it. Kentari and Lucari have lived apart far too long. We've recently begun to explore beyond our world. Perhaps we can do so together.
Perhaps. We've got a lot of work to do before then, however.
Indeed we do.
Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Well. At least we've established peace between the Lucari and the Kentari. Okay. Let's advance to the next mission. Brushfire.
Starfleet intelligence has learned that Martok, the former Chancellor of the Klingon Empire, is alive. Quite a revelation. Until now, everyone thought he was killed in a duel with the current Chancellor on Kronos. Martok is being held in a Sona facility in the Briar Patch. Officially, it's a research facility built to study metaphasic radiation. In reality, it's a high-security prison used to hold political prisoners. General Rodek is leading a covert rescue operation in the Briar Patch. Meet with him there and help him bring Martok home.
Interesting. Alright, we gotta go back to the Beta Quadrant. So we got a long way to transverse. Just gonna do a little reorganization of my weaponry here on my ship. We got a long way to travel. Actually, let's just do it the quick way. Alright, we're in the Briar Patch. I gotta readjust my way team a little bit. Okay. No, I want to change you from the away team. Don't think I ever used Twila. Should be interesting. Just kind of readjusting everything a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used her before. No, I don't think so. Actually, I'm gonna replace you with Julian Bashir hologram. Sorry. And I need to swap out some of my. I really need to empty this out a little bit. Make some changes. So much crap. I don't even know what I got anymore. Switch you out and give you a different weapon. Alright. And we gotta rescue Martok if he's alive.
Gavan, your assistance on this mission is appreciated. Martok is being held here. The Sona facility is a farce, and their true masters are the cowardly Vec of House Torg. They hold their enemies here and deny them a warrior's death. Begin by jamming the Sona comm signals. Should we encounter any Sona patrols, eliminate them quickly before they can summon reinforcements. The pockets of Metreon gas may be of tactical use to us. A well-placed volley could ignite them. Timed right, they can be...
Yeah, and they could also kill us.
Metreon gas has a 4-kilometer blast. Good! All sonar communications are jammed.
Riker's maneuver.
Long range systems. The sonar had no idea.
If you recall, the Riker maneuver is from the movie Star Trek Insurrection, when Riker uses Metreon gas to destroy crippled 2 pursuing Sona vessels. Have crazy idea, but it worked.
I served with Martok in the Dominion War. And Jemadan fell into my
Alright, where is Control 2? Oh, there.
Martok's
Get back
wife
here, you
wanted to leave this
tack.
mission, but House Torg knows her face too well. No sign of incoming ships. We still have the element of surprise.
Yeah, we're lucky so far. You're not getting away that easily. Coward.
Soon, Martok.
Alright, got a couple battleships up here.
Warning. Ship is under fire.
Oh! I'm picking up a sonar
Alright, let's go
transmission.
engage the planetary guard.
Patrol 3 hasn't reported in. Investigate it once.
We can probably ignore them. By the time they report, we'll be on the left. We have been spotted by the
You're not escaping me.
Should we deal with them or proceed?
Bring in my little buddies.
Target shield
assimilate that. You don't have to defeat the planetary guard, but if you want the accolade, leave no witnesses, you eliminate them. Took care of the planetary guard. Now we just gotta get down to the planet.
The time for stealth has come. We will infiltrate the Sona facility in disguise. I will be wearing the uniform of House Torg, and your away team will be my prisoner. Yes, that is why it will succeed. Beam to my ship and... The maximum security area lies ahead. Follow my lead, and we will infiltrate the cell block where they are holding Martok. Remember, you are prisoners. Stay within the red lines, obey all commands, and do not engage the guards until I give you the signal.
Sounds interesting. Now we just gotta act like a prisoner.
See all those turrets? If you step out of line, they are prepared to remind you of your place.
Five more lifers! What did you idiots do to earn such dishonor?
Not my concern. My concern is to bring them here now.
Fair enough. I have plenty of time to find out. Go straight ahead to processing.
We're gonna have to fight these guys later.
What a miserable bunch of Martok! Get these convicts out of my sight!
Just need to act like a prisoner.
Watch for patrols. We may need to fight them on the way out.
Prisoners to the back wall for processing! I don't see anything about 5 new prisoners.
Not my concern. Shall I tell Torg that you are not ready to receive them?
That won't be necessary. We'll process them. Sign here.
We've come for the butcher. Bring me Martok.
Patience. We're out processing him now.
Something's going on.
You, take these convicts to their cells and be quick about it.
Quick. Right.
Looks like we got here in right time to save Martok.
Move along, convicts. Don't make me ask you again.
Torg is allied with the Zenkethi. There is no end to his dishonor.
Well, I've already disgraced him.
Martok defeated many Zenkethi in close combat. It is why they call him the Butcher.
Haven't seen you around here before.
I'm new. What of it?
Well, put those convicts in their place, and we can get some blood wine after our shifts. Give me a reason to break you, Patach. We have lots of time to play.
Oh, why am I not surprised? Alright, time for the jailbreak. Now Martok. Here comes the Zenkethi.
There is no escape for you, Butcher. You will answer for your crimes.
Oh, frick. Hate when that guy goes all angry on me.
For the Empire!
Good. If I am to die, I will die in battle. I fought Jempak, felt his blade strike home, and died the death of a warrior. Until Torg had his doctors bring me back. He denied me honorable death, denied me the halls of Stovokor, and locked me away like so much Baktag. Time is critical here. The metaphasic radiation. It's why Torg keeps us here. He can beat us to the edge of death, then let the radiation slowly restore us to health. He is as cruel. Time is critical here. What would you ask? Torg boasts about it often. He wants to replace Jempak as Chancellor, and he allied with the Zenkethi to do it. For some reason, he thinks they can beat us this time. Idiot! In return, Torg pledged to keep the Empire out of Zenkethi affairs, and to turn me over to them. They still hate me for my Time is critical here. What would you... There is another here who deserves that honor. A friend, and a warrior born. His cell is not far. There's nothing unwise about adding a strong arm to your ranks. The console to the left controls...
Alright. After you...
There he is. Across the way.
Martok, this warrior you speak of is a Jem'Hadar.
What of it? The war is over, and he has earned my respect. Come out.
Alright, we just gotta get a jailbreak.
They have locked down the facility. Their doors will not stop the charges I brought along, however.
Those charges can be of use in other ways. Torg has been running the pathetic remains of his house from this place, blowing up critical targets within it. Will he...
Okay.
Torg's office lies beyond this door. If we're lucky, he'll be in it. Until I run him through, that is. If he's not there, destroy his private computer. He stores all of his critical... We forge on until we reach the main security office. From there, we can override... Use the console by the door to override them. Take care of the rest at main security. Remember, Torg's lackeys and his...
Yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Jailbreakers! Open fire! Now!
Helps to have a few assimilated Klingons along the way. Alright, let's keep advancing.
Yes. To stand. To fight. To be Klingon.
What are those alarms? Venom, why aren't you reporting in?
Did I tell you to sit down?
The most recent file is a bill of sale for some sort of large torpedo. Interesting. Torg bought it from the Zenkethi. Doesn't say what kind of torpedo it is. It must be new and powerful, considering the amount he paid for.
Alert! Jailbreak in progress. Lethal force is authorized.
Yeah. Well, we just ruined Torg's day.
This will hurt Torg. At least until I kill him.
Alright, let's keep advancing. Zenkethi.
It's him! The Butcher of Zenket 3! Kill him!
Bring my favorite pet in. Ouch! What's that frickin'? What's going on over here? Oh, we forgot a Zenkethi.
Alert! Jailbreak in progress. Lethal force is authorized.
Alright. Let's keep advancing.
Main security is ours.
Alright. Override the turrets. Make things even harder for the Torg's forces. Let's ruin Torg's
That should
day.
take them a while to
Even
repair.
more.
Security is down.
Did you hear those explosions? This way!
Alright, let's keep advancing.
The Butcher still lives? Unacceptable! Bring me his head, now!
Alright, let's keep moving.
You! I should have known not to trust you!
Well, little too late for you, pal.
That's the strength of a true Jem'Hadar!
Alright, let's keep going this way.
All enemies of the Empire will fall!
One day, we were all taken through here to an exercise area. As we passed,
Yeah. Let's set a charge, blow it up. Well, the prisoners we left behind can now escape.
keep moving. We're almost there.
Yeah, but we gotta fight these Zen captains. Always a fun thing.
Good to feel a blade in my hands again. Better
Guys,
to
I'll be
use it
back.
on my enemies.
Guys, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I gotta empty my bowels. Okay, I'm back.
It's time to evacuate. When we reach the roof, our ships can pick us up.
The elevator's offline. How will we escape?
Going up.
We will use a grappling device to reach the rooftop. Once we're out, we will deactivate the solar shield generator to clear a path for our ship.
Going up.
This is highly unorthodox.
Yes, an audacious plan, worthy of a true Klingon warrior. You honor your house and mine. When we are free of this place, we have much to discuss.
Well, we just wrecked the prison.
I see the warriors of House.
I told Lady Sorella that I would bring you home, Martok. I intend to honor that promise.
They've sent a pack of filthy Karoots to fight us. Good. I can use the exercise.
Well, after so many years in prison, yeah, you could use the exercise. Ouch, that hurt.
Now I know why Jem'Hadar wished to meet Klingons when they crossed the anomaly.
Fight on! Send them all to Grathor!
Ouch! Bring in a little orbital cutting beam. Better revive Korak.
You fight well, Alliance.
Survived another 50 seconds.
Enemy forces are larger than we expected.
Good. I think Martok would say, good, more for him to kill. Ouch! Okay. That was a fun exercise. Alright, let's go disable the shield.
Rodek, the core. The shield is down. Prepare to extract...
Martok! You call yourself a warrior?
We gotta fight that guy. Martok's enemy.
Butcher!
This guy's a pain
This
in the
ends here. Now! No trial, no mercy. Only you're dead.
Many have tried to kill me and failed to kill me. Come and add your name to the list.
He's a little harder to kill because he's got that shield on his back. Ouch. This guy loves to jump at me. Alright, we got him.
Klingon filth! We're not finished here!
Yes, we are.
Hopefully that's the end of that guy, but we'll see.
I will take Martok with me to the core. Perhaps after the battle he can explain some of the strange things he said in his cell. For now, the enemy waits for us in the stars. The enemy is near. We are outnumbered, but my crew got a signal to our allies. Reinforcements.
Alright. Got a battle house
There is
of
no
torch
escape
shit.
for you, Patak. But you are not going to die today. Oh, no, no. You will be taken alive. Martok will be delivered to the Zinkethi, and the rest of you will spend your days in a place that makes Rurapinthe look pleasant. Perhaps when I am Chancellor, I will have them sing songs about you, Martok, so that Klingon children will know what failure is.
The blood of my head is on your blade.
Oh, let's fight
It will
these
be
guys.
avenged.
If your blood is as thin and weak as his, it will barely stain my blade.
Old words for a cowardly traitor. Say them to my face, if you have a spine.
Alright, I need a... Do this cut.
Torg! I claim the rights of vengeance. Face me in battle, or I'll kill you where you stand.
I'll take pleasure delivering your corpse to the Zinkethi. What's left of it, anyway?
Martok finished for good this time. Uh-oh. We killed Torg.
I claim command of this vessel. Any objections? No? Then make ready for battle.
He killed Torg. They pledged their allegiance to Martok.
Hostile vessels, you have invaded solar space and attacked without provocation. These are acts of war. I implore you to surrender while you're still able. We may show you mercy where our allies will. We are
gotta
still
fight the
close
Sona.
friends with the Dominion. You would be wise not to
What they know
I'll put a sock in it.
other than the
Dominion
taste
Wars
of their
long
boots
ago.
on your lips.
I'm not dead yet, Butcher, but you will be, and soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring in my little buddy.
Reinforcements are here.
Oh, who's this?
General Rodick, I do
House
hope
of
you have my
Martok.
husband with you, preferably intact.
Martok's fam.
I am
ship's
Worf,
loyal to him.
son of Moog.
Gintok to the House of Martok. The House of Torg must not be allowed to survive this day.
Well, we already killed him. Martok already killed him.
Try not to die, husband. We have much to discuss.
Terrell, you honor me, my wife. Let us darken the stars with the blood of our enemies.
Well, Martok and his wife are going to be spending a lot of time getting caught up ever since his alleged death.
Congratulations, General.
Bringing in my Delta buddies.
We will meet again, Butcher.
After Zen Kathy ran. You take out that dreadnought now. Almost got her. Alright, got her. Ships loyal to Martok came to save the day.
I am in your debt. You have given me the chance to regain the honor I lost in that cell. I will not forget it. For now, I shall return to Kronos with my wife, the warriors of my house, and the Sons of Rome. It is time for their house to be restored, if they wish it.
It has been a day of victory, and yet I am troubled. These things that Martok says. That
It's complicated.
I am a son of a different father, brother to a warrior I barely know. That I lived the life of another man. There is much I have to learn, but now is not the time. I must return Martok to Quanos before the enemy regroups. Until then.
If you want to know what he's talking about, he's Kern, Worf's brother, and son of Moog from. The story is in. You understand from Star Trek Next Generation and DS9.
Klingon political intrigues are never boring. That's for sure. It's my understanding that Martok isn't going to pursue the Chancellery, which should make a number of people in the Empire sleep a little easier. A Klingon civil war is something best avoided. Trust me. Martok has considerable experience dealing with the Zenkethi, and has offered his services to the Alliance in that regard. There's a good chance you haven't seen the last of the General.
Well, the reason Martok is returning to active duty is because he wants to regain his honor after spending years imprisoned. Which is an understandable issue for him. We'll do one more mission.
We recently received a distress signal from the USS Forrestal, a ship we thought was lost in the Nexus back in 2332. We sent the USS Madison out to investigate, but they haven't checked in for some time. Considering the Nexus is involved, they could be in trouble. The Madison's last known position was in the Rotanev system. Meet with the USS Challenger there to investigate the situation. Her captain has some experience with the Nexus.
Naturally. If you don't know where Nexus comes from, it figures prominently in this movie, Generations. Let's do transwarp, it'd be quickest. Alright. Nanite torpedo is not going to be very useful in this mission. It's a rather quick mission considering.
Good to see you again. Looks like the two missing ships are here, although they're both in a disabled state. Neither of them have responded to our hails. That's entirely possible. Even minimal exposure to the Nexus can be pretty disruptive to ship systems. I think we should take a closer look. Things could be worse than our initial scans have indicated.
Apologies. This ship's taken some damage here. Short-range comms are barely working, and we're experiencing widespread systems failure on all decks. Our Nexus defense screen's overloaded.
Something's not right here. I worked on the Nexus Defense Screens project, and a catastrophic failure like that seems unlikely. In an overload situation like she described, the ship wouldn't be disabled. It'd be destroyed.
Something's not right, of course. Okay. Why is the Madison firing on us? Okay, now we gotta fight the Madison.
Whatever they fired just disrupted most of our systems. We're sitting ducks over here. We're still trying to figure out what they hit us with over here. Whatever it was, it knocked most of our systems out. We're running on emergency power. I think we'd better get over there and find out what's going on while we still have a functioning ship between us. Meet me at these coordinates on deck 10.
Okay, what's going on?
Looks like someone activated the security system on this deck. Fortunately, I know a thing or two about that system. The console here is offline, but there should be a functional one nearby in a holodeck. From there, we...
Okay.
This holodeck's damaged. Let's try the next one. All right, let's get to work. With luck, we should be able to bypass the system and drop... Someone's loading up a holodeck program in here, and I've got a feeling it's not for R&R.
Nope.
Activating Program Barclay 42 Epsilon. Safety protocols are disengaged.
Please, help us! The Borg are everywhere!
The program's locked. We'll have to survive the battle to leave.
Uh-huh.
Last wave. Unless they change the program.
That's never good.
Oh, thank you. If there's anything I can do to repay you, anything at all.
That's definitely a Reg Barclay program. Let's get back to business. We'd better bypass security before they send more sparring partners to deal with.
Reg Barclay is known for his holodeck prowess.
Okay, that did it. Security systems are down on this deck, and they won't be putting us into another holodeck scenario anytime soon.
This is Commander Tobias. Please respond. I repeat, our defenses just dropped. We require your assistance.
Someone's jamming that...
Alright, let's get
Thank you for coming. The Madison has been taken. We responded to a distress call from USS Forrestal, long thought lost to the Nexus. As we closed to assist, the Madison was struck by a potent beam of psionic energy. It disabled the ship and left us vulnerable to attack. Mind an alien of tremendous psionic ability, formerly trapped within the Nexus. We believe it lured the Forrestal there in an escape attempt, which failed. Somehow, it was able to break...
Picking up transporter signals,
sounds like
multiple
it. Sounds
contacts.
Interesting.
We've got incoming.
Gotta knock out Starfleet officers. The 23rd century.
Enemy contacts, inbound.
Looks like we bought ourselves a little time. We should discuss our next move soon. You might talk with some of the survivors.
Oh, am I glad to see you. Things were looking more than a little ugly until you got here. I'd pour you a drink, but all of the replicators went offline an hour ago. As good as can be, under the circumstances. Still amazed we haven't been, dominated by that alien. The commander thinks it's because we all come from a species with psionic abilities. As good or...
Ensign Rana, engineering. Sorry for staring, Captain LaForge. Your work on transwarp theory was required reading at the Academy. Never... Right. Well, they hit main engineering first. If you're going down there, be on your guard. Several of us tried to take it back a couple of days ago. They beamed in and took us by surprise.
Interesting.
Ensign Seitel, security. Your arrival is most fortuitous. Our numbers have dwindled considerably since the enemy's initial assault. Until your arrival, I calculate it difficult to fully assess at this juncture. However, I am willing to state that our odds have improved considerably. If all of you were psionics, our odds would be even better.
Okay. Feel like
I
I've
have a
been
feeling these
insulted.
attacks will intensify as the alien gains strength. If we're going to do something to save this ship, we'll need to do it fast. Let's get down to main.
Take these psionic inhibitors with you. We hope to use them on some of our dominated crewmates prior to your arrival. But I suspect...
Alright. Let's get to engineering.
Watch it! They're beaming in reinforcements. Heads up! More hostiles incoming! We've got a couple of problems here. Nice work. That did it. Main power's back online, and warp core is stable.
Alright, let's get to the bridge.
This ship and all upon it belong to Cosmos.
Starfleet disagrees with you on that.
Your words mean nothing. Kill them. Kill them now.
Hate to hurt my fellow officers.
We are here to assist you.
I'm reading the alien on sensor. The Challenger might be able to fight, but most of this ship's crew is unconscious. Beam back to your ship.
At least today's a little warmer than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was like negative 15 degrees outside with a wind chill.
continue. Shall you strike me anew? Once I was imprisoned within the Nexus, cast away for defying those who called themselves my rulers. And now a new jailer. No, I need this ship and everyone on it. They give me what I need to return home and...
The Challenger stands ready to assist you.
Brought in my Delta buddies. That was quick.
It seems I am at your mercy. Will you strike the killing blow now, as is your right? If that is to be my fate, I yield. The ship and crew are yours. It is an unexpected mercy, one I would not...
Nicely done. I was able to get a call into Starfleet, and we should have backup here soon. In the meantime, I'll keep working with the crews of the disabled ships. We'll have them up and running again in no... You saved a lot of lives here today. You showed mercy to someone who wasn't inclined to return the favor. You're welcome. The Nexus is definitely worth studying, but only under safe conditions. The crews of the Forrestal and the Madison found that out the hard way, I'm afraid. Just like we did on the Enterprise all those years ago.
Oh, that was a relatively short mission. Alright.
Interesting report. This alien was trapped for eons in the Nexus and wanted to leave? As I understand it, the Nexus is a paradise. Apparently there's at least one life form out there who disagrees. Fortunately, you saved a lot of lives, and 3 Starfleet vessels. Captain LaForge tells me they'll spend some time in space dock, but they'll be ready for duty again soon. And we can use all the ships we can get on the frontier these days. Well done.
Alright. I think that's it for now. I'll be back probably tomorrow after Christmas at my mom's place with the final 3 missions of Star Trek Online for this story arc. The New Frontiers. We'll finish it tomorrow for sure. Then I'll probably take a break from this LP for at least a week. Then we'll continue on with the Gamma Quadrant story arc. Because we're more or less like halfway done with this LP. We already did this story arc already, so... Because the next one we'll do is Gamma Quadrant. Then we'll do Klingon War. And the Romulan Mystery. Finish those. Those will be the next 3 story arcs. These 2 story arcs won't take long. Then we'll probably do Borg Advance. Then Solanae Dyson Sphere. Well, New Romulus actually. Then Solanae. Then Delta Quadrant. than a Iconian War. Because these three story arcs kind of meld into a significant story, continuous story, so. But there's just some of these missions I haven't done yet because some of them require like 2 players. Like these 3 missions. So yeah. Next time we'll finish up this story arc. Then we'll do the Gamma Quadrant story arc. Then after we finish these 3 story arcs, we'll move into these story arcs here. The Terran Gambit story arc hasn't been fully released yet by the story makers, the game developers, so there's still 1 mission left for that. I'm gonna save that till they finish that story arc, release the last episode for that story arc. So we just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But as I said, some of these these 2 story arcs will be done quickly. They'll be done fast, so I'll be done with them quickly. But for now, this has been Hammer of the Super Paladin Bros. This episode will be up on our channel probably before the end of the night. I got some work I got to get done for a possible new job that I got to have done by the 26th. So, but for now, this has been Hammer. Peace out.